My coworker almost got me fired for speaking Japanese to her crush, aka my boyfriend. So we taught her a few key phrases to impress the owner's also Japanese mom. I used to work at an upscale sushi place with my boyfriend Kenji, and everything there was great, except for this one coworker named Bianca. From day one, she had it out for me, simply because of how handsome she thought Kenji was. He was half Japanese, meaning I knew his language, and Bianca for some reason despised this the most. The very first day she saw us together, me and Kenji were on lunch break, and the second I got up to use the bathroom, she made herself comfortable in my seat right next to him. She pressed her shoulders against his, and seeing as he was Japanese, she flashed this flirty smile at him and said, "Konnichiwa." When he awkwardly said it back, she grabbed a pair of chopsticks and started eating her noodles unsuccessfully, complaining to him about American girls appropriating his beautiful culture, very obviously referring to me. When I came back from the bathroom and saw them, she told me to grab a chair, telling me I was welcome to join in on their conversation. It definitely bothered me, but I was so secure in Kenji and I's relationship that I didn't mind until Bianca started trying to implode Kenji and I's relationship. She'd corner him when I wasn't looking and tell him innuendo-style phrases in Japanese that she got off Google Translate. Whenever we were talking, she'd always squeeze past us, very slowly, sometimes making sure to rub her behind against Kenji, and other times facing him directly and giving him the F me eyes. The thing that really made me mad, though, was when she asked Kenji to come tutor her Japanese at her house after work. I was going to confront her there and then, but we were in the middle of a very busy service, and I told myself I'd do it right after. Big mistake. You see, at some point during service, these important Japanese businessmen came in for food. They were at my section, but Bianca practically shoved me aside to serve them. "Please speak Japanese. I understand everything," she told them. They looked very pleasantly surprised and started rattling off their order with specific modifications and allergies. Bianca just kept saying, hi, while scribbling nonsense. 45 minutes later, it was chaos. One guy got served the wrong starter. Another received 2 sushi orders instead of his chicken chow mein. And the third guy actually started having an allergic reaction to shellfish, which he asked to exclude. And that's when Bianca did it. While Kenji ran to get the EpiPen, she pointed at me and told her cousin, who was the manager, that I changed the order to sabotage her. And without verifying anything, her cousin wrote me up on the spot in front of everyone. "One more incident and you're terminated." I went home extremely crushed and just cried to Kenji. I was wondering if just quitting was my best option, until Kenji suggested something. If she wants me to teach her Japanese, let's do exactly that. Over the next few weeks, we set our plan into place. At the restaurant, Kenji and I feigned relationship problems. And of course, Bianca jumped at the opportunity to comfort him. She started sitting next to him again, placing his hand on her shoulder, getting dangerously close. And that's when Kenji went for it. He offered to teach her Japanese. Not at her house, just here in the restaurant. And she jumped at it. Before I knew it, I'd catch them together in the back. Kenji teaching her these ridiculous phrases, her listening to him with puppy eyes and repeating them in the most seductive voice she could put on. Me and Kenji would exchange quick glances, trying not to laugh. Very soon, he convinced her to start saying these to customers. I was waitressing next to her when I heard her say "kuso baba," meaning crappy old hag, to an elderly Japanese lady for the first time. I had to focus so hard not to laugh. I spent the rest of the shift trying to listen to what she was saying. When I heard her say "busu shine," meant ugly bitch, go die, to a little 7-year-old girl. What made it even better was how she'd run to Kenji to tell him she did it, and how he'd smile at her and tell her she was doing great. For weeks, Bianca insulted customers in Japanese, telling them "kusa kuda shine," eat shit and die, "omae no senso wo fakushiro," F your ancestors, or my personal favorite, "ore baka dake do wakaru tsumori," I'm stupid and think I know what I'm saying. It all culminated on the night of the owner's mother's 80th birthday party. She was Japanese, and seeing her son for the first time in 3 years. The owner was of course there, and they reserved an entire section to themselves. It was set to be an amazing night. Bianca was waitressing, and that's when Kenji did it. He convinced her to go take the woman's order and told Bianca exactly what to say, and she did. She went up to the owner's mother, and with full confidence said, "Konnichiwa, kuso baba tsukai nai, ketsu ni kisushiro," meaning, "Hello, you dumb old good-for-nothing batch, kiss my behind." Full story on channel, linked below.